Let me say this plainly. If you're asking, why aren't kids achieving? Why is behavior getting worse? Why are teachers burned out? You're asking the wrong question. Because the real question is not what's wrong with students. The real question is, what systems are we asking children to survive every day? Today, we're going to talk about 5 trending topics in education. And I'm going to tell you what people say and what they don't want to say out loud. This is uncensored. So let's talk. Here's the myth. People love to say money doesn't matter. That is one of the most dangerous lies in education because funding determines class size, access to counselors, updated materials, technology, intervention support, teacher retention, and when schools are underfunded, students are not just behind, they are underserved by design. Let's be honest, we do not fund schools equally. And then we act shocked when outcomes aren't equal either. Achievement gaps don't appear out of thin air. They are budget decisions with a report card. And the students? The students are who pays the price. Black students, brown students, low income students, rural students. So when we talk about achievement, we are really talking about success. Now let's talk about SEL, social and emotional learning. Has become a buzzword. Some people love it, some people fear it, some people politicize it. But here's the truth. Kids do not learn when they are not emotionally safe. Period. A child who is anxious, hungry, ignored, or constantly disciplined is not focused on algebra. They are focused on survival. SEL done right helps students regulate emotions, build relationships, recover from conflict, stay engaged in learning. But SEL done wrong feels scripted. It feels shallow. It feels disconnected from students' real lives. You cannot teach emotional regulation while ignoring racism, poverty, trauma, or identity. Well being is not a poster on the wall, it's practice. Let's talk about parents because this is where things get uncomfortable. Parental involvement matters a lot. Students do better behaviorally and academically when adults at home and adults at school are aligned. But involvement does not mean perfection. It does not mean hovering. It does not mean blaming. Some parents are exhausted. Some are working multiple jobs. Some had traumatic school experiences themselves. So when schools only call home when something goes wrong, what message do you think families receive? Partnership changes behavior. Punishment alone does not. When students know my people are connected, they move differently. Behavior is communication, and often it's adults who need to listen better. Now, here's a hard truth. Teachers are expected to do everything with very little preparation to do it well. Training matters, not just content knowledge, but classroom management, cultural responsiveness, trauma informed practices, and real world differentiation. You cannot give teachers a 1 hour PD and expect transformation. When teachers are supported, students learn more. When teachers are overwhelmed, students feel it. Teacher burnout is not an individual failure, it's a systemic one. And when teachers leave, students lose stability, communities lose trust, learning suffers. Now, let's talk about something people underestimate: space. Classrooms talk, they tell students whether movement is allowed, whether collaboration is valued, whether comfort matters, whether creativity is welcome. Cramped rooms, broken desk, harsh lighting, no flexibility. That environment sends a message: endure this. But learning thrives in spaces that signal you belong here. Your body matters, your voice matters. And again, who gets the modern classrooms and who doesn't? Design is not neutral, it reflects priorities. And if you're ready to have real conversations about education beyond the headlines, welcome to Uncensored, because we're just getting started. So, when we talk about achievement, behavior, or well being, we have to stop isolating the child. Children do not exist out of systems, funding, training, family partnerships, emotional safety, learning environments. These are not side conversations, they are the conversations. If we want better outcomes, we need better alignment. And if we want real change, we have to stop whispering about systems and start holding them accountable. That's not political, that's educational. If this resonated with you, share it. If it challenged you, sit with that. And if you're ready to have real conversations about education beyond the headlines, welcome to Uncensored. We're just getting started. And I am Dr. Centrina Palmer.